Is now the time to buy specific altcoins, or is it time to sell everything? Yesterday, we know that there was an event that shook the stock market, it shook the crypto market, all due to a ChatGPT competitor called DeepSeek. And to top it off, this is all on the FOMC week, where Jerome Powell may very likely, it comes down to his decision on whether rates will be cut or increased. So the question is, should we be taking advantage of this dip and buying up select altcoins? Or should we be sitting on our hands waiting on the sidelines? So in today's show, I will be giving you my take on what's going on in the market right now, and also what tokens I have my eyes on that I might be loading up on. Because as I said in yesterday's show, despite all the FUD, right? Fear of uncertainty in the market. The truth is, I believe DeepSeek's grand debut to the world is actually great for the crypto AI sector, and we've already been seeing this going on. So guys, without further ado, if this sounds interesting to you, let's get started. Okay, so if we take a look at how Bitcoin's doing, you can see we're up a whole $1,000 from yesterday or since yesterday. This to me, once again, signals strength. I'm going to share a few tweets with you that confirm this from other thought leaders and the way they explain it, because I shared my rationale with you yesterday. Not only that, but we did close end of day Monday on the East Coast with $457.6 million leaving the Bitcoin ETFs. And this might seem shocking and slightly terrifying, but remember, it's a giant poker and chess game. The market is. Not only that, but it reflects, it's like a magnifying glass on how all of humans and all of the humans in our society are feeling. So of course we can expect very dramatic events from the market and from the Bitcoin ETFs inflows and outflows. That said, and I'm just bringing you the news, guys, you know that I'm overall entirely bullish because I understand the fundamentals behind a crypto bull run. I understand the way it works. So for me, I'm not worried, and that's all I'm here to share with you is my perspective through all of these events. That said, you can see on my screen here, because I'm going to share the good, the bad, the ugly, the optimistic, everything. I'm going to share everything with you so you can make up your own mind. You would see that according to Watch Guru, there was over 787 billion wiped from the US stock market. So this, as I said in yesterday's show, and I'm zooming in for you here, if you can see my screen, we know that the real message that investors that invest in all of these publicly traded companies that you see on my screen here, the real message they got from DeepSeek and why this may have caused many investors to just pull out some of their money is because the question that DeepSeek really asked, like the question it begged, as you would say in logic, is, do we have to be investing so much? And should we betting so much on the current AI leaders and current innovation companies? Because look at China, they were able to achieve similar results as OpenAI, ChatGPT, with a fraction of the investment. So it really, we're going through like an investor shape-shifting moment in time and history. So these results aren't shocking, of course. Not only that, but you can see here, according to the Kobesi letter on X, that NVIDIA saw a significant drop. They had their it's their largest day of losses. They have had one in the past, but this is, I believe, the largest. They closed the day down 17%, which basically erased $590 billion of market cap. So not an exciting day for NVIDIA, but as you know, technology is this way. It's ruthless, and anyone and everyone always subject to being replaced or outperformed. And this is a reminder to all of the tech giants in the world, including NVIDIA and OpenAI, that they need to step it up. They need to step it up, and they need to try to be as cost effective as possible, because China will come around and do it for them if they don't do this, right? So it's ultimately good. It corrects the price in the market. It removes OpenAI's monopoly. I hate to say it that way, but it does. So let's keep moving on. Next, this is what I was saying in yesterday's show, but this is by Rect Capital. And they say this, they say #BTC, right? Bitcoin has completed its first price discovery uptrend. This is what I was saying yesterday, that to me, I actually see a strong chart, one where Bitcoin has legitimized its 100K standing position price point. So it's great. It tells us that that's the new floor. No matter what, through so many different events, it maintains that price or shortly bounces back to it after a little correction. So it's really great. But let's see what else they have to say. They say Bitcoin has most likely completed its first price discovery correction. History suggests over the next 2 weeks, Bitcoin should be able to embark on its second price discovery uptrend to new highs. So we could be seeing trajectory up towards a new high. That's what we can expect. And as Miles Deutscher says, I believe I shared this yesterday too, but I don't think that a Jerome Powell that really cares for the market and that has all the power to actually make the decision tomorrow, because we assume this, but we have to remember that Jerome Powell is the figurehead of the Fed. He's like the president or whoever he is, the CEO. And that doesn't mean that as a CEO, you hold all the power, but it often means you have a team behind you. And so you are in many ways a representative of them. So either way, I'll understand that. And no matter what Jerome Powell announces tomorrow, but Miles believes that he has no reason to be hawkish, considering the market is going through so much. Just saw this huge correction with DeepSeek, and it's the first day in office, and all of these, unemployment rates and so on are coming in not so favorable still, as I was mentioning in last week's shows. So, but this is, we'll have to just find out, because once again, we assume he has all the power to make all the decisions, but we don't know if that's true. We don't know the deciding body behind him. So anyways, and then on my screen here, you can see this is the Federal Reserve's, the Federal Open Market Committee for the FOMC. This is their official website, and you can see that they meet together 8 times a year regularly, and this is where they discuss interest rates basically, and whether what they give, whether or not they're going to be printing more US dollars. That said, according to Christian here on X, they say FOMC update. Polymarket users are forecasting a 98% likelihood that the Fed will keep rates unchanged on January 29th. Once again, I'm sharing this with you because this is more a reflection of everyone actually using Polymarket, which is not necessarily a reflection of everyone in the market, right? So, and what Polymarket has told me so far, it's that it's a highly sensitive, sometimes a little negative sort of sentiment, a really short-sighted sentiment on what's going on in the market. So I don't feel I can fully trust this poll, but I'm just sharing it with you because this could change at the blink of an eye. But as I was mentioning in yesterday's show, I was saying that ultimately DeepSeek is really good marketing for AI and AI agent projects in crypto. And you can see that here. We ended the first business day with a 13% pump basically to AI crypto tokens. So this is awesome. This is all happening, mind you, while Bitcoin is dumping a little bit and while all major altcoins took a dump as well. But most things are back up now. And the projects you see on my screen here, which are AI16Z DAO, Ask Venice, which we're going to get into in today's video, ARC.fun, and Virtuals, which I've spoken about in past videos as well, they all have already implemented an API access to DeepSeek. Because I've heard, and I need to do more research, but that DeepSeek obviously apparently was trained only on their Chinese citizens' data. And all cultures are different. So anyway, we'll have to see just how accurate it is for Western civilizations, but they have access to everything, right? So I'm pretty sure that they're coming out with a soft launch based off of their, Chinese market, but really they're being strategic about it is what I could imagine. And they actually already have all of our training data off of OpenAI. I would not be surprised. So I could see an update coming soon, coming soon to a theater near you. Just kidding. That said, let's take a little look, an extra look at ARC, and this is by Wally on X, and they say, ARC is a game changer, a Rust-based framework designed to make building AI agents seamless and accessible by leveraging Rust, the most loved programming language for multiple consecutive years. So basically, ARC opens the floodgates for both Solana developers and a vast pool of Rust programmers beyond crypto. So apparently, ARC is positioned or poised to be the new layer, become the new layer 2s. It's an AI agentic platform. Anyway, you can see my screen. So it's basically to allow and provide tools to developers to build groundbreaking, innovative agents. It's quite cool. It's like investing in an infrastructure or a layer 1 for building AI agents, but it's considered a layer 2 for agents, right? Anyway, let's keep moving on. And yesterday their chart, I guess, resembled a smiley face where it just moved. It was dip and then up to the right in a smiley face position. I guess they pumped 30% up to 350 million in the past hour. It's wild. So it's a good one. And as you can see, as of the time of the video, we have seen a decently like dramatic correction, but you can see we've been trying to pump back up quite fast, which is, it's a chart that signals of a real community because it's dumped, but every time it's been dumping, it's been trying to go back up. So we'll see. And this is, if anything, a good time. This would be like when you buy, when it's down. So I'll be checking them out as well. Next, we have Venice. So Venice is by Eric Voorhees. Eric Voorhees here at the bottom. He actually did an awesome talk at, was it Bitcoin Nashville? Was it? Beautiful talk on crypto and the beliefs of decentralization. You probably saw it, or if you didn't, go look up Eric Voorhees. You can see the spelling down here. Look up his speech. It's great. And he's like a former founder of like several crypto projects. Anyway, really articulate, really knowledgeable. And this is his new project called Venice. And it's basically like also the infrastructure for building out AI agents, I believe, in a truly decentralized way. So you're not just giving away your data that's going to be then turned around to be monetized against you. So it's really interesting. And they have an airdrop going on right now, but go check them out. Right? So Venice's mission is to provide a permissionless access to private and uncensored machine intelligence, you see? Launched in May last year, 400,000 registered users, 50,000 daily active users, and 15,000 inference requests per hour. So today they opened up their API to the public for AI agents, devs, and third-party apps. Paired with the Venice token, it's now live on Base, guys. And it was airdropped to over 250 people and AI agents this morning. So go check them out, follow them, and you can read this thread in detail. I'll also repost it on my X account. I am Crypto by Jess. Once again, you'll recognize the icon and branding. It's all similar. Although I'm going to be doing a little brand sort of like color tune-up. It's still going to look like me, but just kind of switching out photos and some of the like, just I have like a little new sort of feel for my brand I want to drop in to the existing brand palette. Anyway, that said, this is the airdrop details I wanted to share with you. Also on their profile account, and everyone holding these AI related tokens are eligible. So virtuals, Aerodome, Degen, AI XBT, Game, Luna, Vader, Planker, and Morpheus. So if you're holding any of these tokens, which I'm holding some as well, you qualify for this airdrop. So go check them out, guys. It's Christmas. It's raining. Not only that, but Venice, whose ticker is VVV on Base Network, once again, I guess Coinbase is going to be supporting the token or listing them. So you have to go check them out on their website to see what area, if your area is eligible. And then of course you can go to venice.ai/token. That's venice.ai/token. And you can go buy the Venice token, AI token, straight off of their website. And that said, guys, this is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you now feel you have some alpha to go off of and maybe go invest if you have some extra liquidity or tokens you want to swap in for. I am so excited you joined me for today's video, and I will catch you here in tomorrow's video. Have a great day, and let's see what happens to the market. Either way, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. Ciao.